In this 40th anniversary of MSFS 2020, you'll recreate Charles Lindbergh's epic journey from New York on Friday, May 20th, 1927. Left the ground at Roosevelt Field on New York's Long Island, headed for Paris. Let's fly with Ryan NYP Spirit of St. Louis on Microsoft Flight Simulator now. Conditions were less than ideal for the star of such an ambitious flight. The ceiling was low, the visibility was poor, and the ground was muddy. During the night, the aircraft had been moved into position at the west end of the runway and filled with 450 gallons of fuel. By dawn, however, the wind had shifted from east to west, and because the airplane was too heavy to easily move or taxi, the takeoff would have to be downwind, in the direction of a 5 miles per hour breeze. The takeoff itself wouldn't be easy. As Lindbergh later explained in his book, The Spirit of St. Louis, those carefully laid performance curves of ours have no place for mist, or a tailwind, or a soft runway. As the heavy plane lumbered down the muddy runway, it felt to him more like an overloaded truck than an airplane. Onlookers gasped as the 5,000-pound Spirit of St. Louis bounced down the runway, and finally let our collective sign of relief as the plane cleared the telephone wires at the end of the field by a mere 20 feet. Lindbergh was on his way. Lindbergh flew northeast following the coastline. He flew over Nova Scotia and St. John de Newfoundland, where he left the coast of North America and set out across the Atlantic Ocean. Inside the cockpit, Lindbergh managed the Spirit of St. Louis's fuel by switching among 5 tanks. He followed compass headings and kept track of his airspeed and time to estimate his position. He changed altitude, dipping at times to 20 feet above the ocean. Flying low, he studied the waves, assessing wind 20 feet above the ocean. Flying low, he studied the waves, assessing wind, studied the waves, assessing wind direction, and adjusting his course. He changed headings each hour as prescribed by his pre-calculated flight plan along the Great Circle route, and plan along the Great Circle route. And perhaps more than all else, he fought a mounting fatigue. By attempting to recreate Lindbergh's flight, you'll get a glimpse, perhaps, of just how difficult a journey it had been. Let's play Microsoft Flight Simulator 40th Anniversary Edition.